Alrighty. So let's see if we can find this last landmark in the Emerald Graves. And we have, yes. I was hoping it was near this dragon I just killed. I probably should have started broadcasting before I did that, but I didn't think about it till after I killed the dragon. I did record it though, so it's up on the YouTube channel if you're interested. Alright. Alright, that's a little sick. I thought the tree looked pretty cool, but the idea of hanging people's heads from it seems a little creepy, like some kind of creepy Christmas tree. Because it was kind of a neat tree till you knew that little fact. So, alright, well I think that was all the quest I had in this area. So I'm trying to clear the maps. Maybe not fully, but at least get all the quests I know about and get all the landmarks. It looks like that is done. So I'm actually going to move on. Oh wait, it looks like I do have a quest. Oh, that's Exalted Plains. And I need some more shards for that one. I have the other doors open, it's just that one last door. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead to Empress du Lion. The Quarry Conjury quest kind of screwed me over. I can't finish that one because I captured the quarry and it put her in jail in Skyhold before I captured the I can't think of what it's called. Either way, you had to capture this other area in the zone before you would get the quest to unlock it. Let me see, I think it's right here. Yeah. Let me check it. Is it that it? I'm just double checking here to make sure I tell you. Okay, so you had to capture Celadine Keep before you would get that quarry quest, and I didn't, so I had moved on. I went and got the quarry and happened to go back to Skyhold and had a quest to judge Mistress Fulion, and it now has screwed me over because now I cannot finish that quest. So it's some kind of glitch in the game. It's really annoying. So I think that if you actually don't do the quarry first, if you actually leave the city, which is Sarnia, if you're actually in Sarnia and you leave there and you come down here to Celadine Keep and you capture it, you will then get the quest that sends you back to, and then do the quarry. Something like that. You get this quarry quest and you can speak to her before they send her to Skyhold to be judged as a prisoner. I judged her and said that it was okay. You can see that on the YouTube channel, but I had chose the option that she would be a scribe at Skyhold. I have walked all over Skyhold. I cannot find her. I actually even Googled it, and other people are having the exact same problem. So it looks like even though you did free her in Skyhold, for some reason she's not there for you to be able to finish this quest. The quest shows it right here. She's obviously not in her house because she was sent to prison. So either way, minor annoyance. It's just frustrating for me because I've been wiping all the quests on every map every time before I move on to the next section of the game. So I'm kind of a little frustrated because I will not be able to clear that quest now. So, but I'm going to get over it and move on and leave that little quest hanging and just run with it. So, okay, so we're going to head back there and try to explore around a little bit more. I don't really ride the mounts much. I have this really cool mount I got, and I don't know where I got it at in the game, but it's this big moose, and it makes these totally awesome noises. I'll show you that when it loads in. It's kind of cool. And then, but I usually don't ride them, so I mostly just walk around and talk. A lot of times mainly because I like to hear what my guys say, even though lately they've been repeating the same thing over and over. And mainly because I like to try to clear the map, so I want to be able to get logging points and quarries and things like that. And I don't look up hints online on where we need to go, so I won't see that stuff pop up unless I happen to walk around. So it's kind of just how I work with it. So typically when I clear maps, the way I do it, it looks, oh god, the thing's annoying me. A lot of times when I come back to a map, it just depends how I feel. If I feel like doing the wandering or actually focusing on quest and clearing up some of the dark areas of my map. But right now I'm actually just going to walk up here. I'm kind of in the mood just to wander around as well as finish quest, and then I'll continue down this way. This section of the map doesn't actually open up until you complete an operation at your war table in your in Skyhold. So you'll have to come here and get that and then open the war table up. So I'm going to actually quickly, before I run off, change my party members, I think. Who is my party members? Because the other place I was just looking to finish the landmark and then I had the dragon, but I was okay with this crew. Let's see, so we got Cole, Blackwall, and Dorian. Okay, we'll just run with him for a little bit, try to switch it up. I normally run with Iron Bull. He's my favorite additional character in the game. Barrick is my second favorite, so I run with him a lot. And usually if I'm bringing a mage, it's Solus. I haven't actually used Vivian one time. I don't particularly like Vivian, so I don't use Vivian. I don't like her in the game, but I have this thing where I can't decide if I should actually kick her to the curb or not. Same thing with Sierra. I cannot stand that chick, and I have debated kicking her out of Skyhold and not on my team, but I just have this issue with booting her. I don't know why I can't do it, but I really want to, so I don't play with her at all. Alright, so let's see if we can even get over there. Oh, I did want to check. Okay, good, it's full. And we might not be able to. It's one little frustration I have with kind of the map design of the game is that the gray areas of where you can't access, like how it grays them out and tells you, hey, you can't come here, they look a lot like the gray areas that you can go to. So it's hard to tell when you get to the edge of the map, like on other games, you know, when you get to the edge of the map, if you get like right to the edge, you can kind of tell definitively that that is the edge of the map. Here, you can't really always tell that. Sometimes you can get lucky and it'll have like a mountain range and you can kind of see that. But a lot of times you'll end up just running around back down here again, especially like when I'm looking for landmarks. I'll end up running back to places that obviously you can't get to because there's a big mountain or there's a big water, you know, like if you've been in the marshes or the Mere, Forbidden Mere, the water just gets deep and you fall in it and it will kill you. So, but you can't really tell that that's going to happen from looking at the map. So either way, it's just a minor annoyance I have with that, and the amount of climbing you have in the game to get to particular areas and you can't see where, you know, like the mountain right here looks like I can't climb it, but then the next time it'll look the exact same and I can. So I don't know if it's my lack of climbing ability in this game or what, but it's a little frustration I have. Obviously not enough to matter because I've put like 85 hours in this game, so I've been really impressed with the amount of playtime there is in Dragon Age, because it is probably the most. I played the other ones multiple times through. Krogo did as well, so we put a lot of hours in the old Dragon Ages, but this is probably the amount I don't think I've put this many hours in any of the other versions. Oh god, definitely not number 2, because number 2 was just a repeat of each individual cave was the exact same, but they luckily do not have that problem in this case. But it's been really well designed, and the areas are just beautiful, but a lot of gameplay in it. So you know, considering how games are made right now and the amount of gameplay you get out of them, this one is really smoking all the other ones right now. So I'm trying to see where we can go and where we don't. A lot of times, because I'm lazy and can't find the path or don't feel like waiting, I will jump. So let's look and see what the map looks like here. I think that I will die, but we'll try it anyway. Yes. Okay. And that's what I thought was going to happen. That is the actual end of the map. So that right there is usually how I figure out if I'm at the end of the map. Just finding a ledge that looks like it has some area down at the bottom and jump off and see if I die. If I die, that was the end of the map. Alright, I do not see a way to get up there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to mess with this much longer and move on to other areas. I'm really hoping that, I can't remember how many shards were in this zone, but I'm hoping I can get enough shards to go finish off that last door. I'm sure it'll do like the other two doors, but I am really curious what will happen if you have all the doors done, so. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah. We're going to finish hunting because I am kind of done with that. Let's go to the crossing, I think is where we want to go. Alright, so let's pick a quest. Alright, so I think this one is going to be some dragon kills, because they were kind of talking about that. But let's go check it out and see. Let me get my little medicine back before we head out. Let's see which direction we went in here. This area right here bugs me too. I cannot figure out where I can get up into this area. I've walked around everywhere because this is actually like a little tower thing. I went in there too, but like it's in a gully and there's no way over to here. So I'm sure there's something here, but this is the Sildene Keep and it's a friggin' nightmare to trust. You can kind of see the layout of it from the thing. So it's not in there either. So it's got to be like right here, maybe up here, and I missed it. Anyway. I'm not doing any more. I try, my philosophy on requisition quest is to only do one at a time. So I only do one every zone. And once I've done that one, that's all I'm going to do. Because I spent probably 5 hours doing it over and over, trying to complete it before intelligence kicked in. I realized it is a reoccurring quest. So I only do one per zone, just so that I have completed that quest at least once, and that's it. I have done so many that in terms of the benefits it's going to give you isn't really anything I need. So kind of breeze past that. And there is the dragons that they were talking about. When you do the passage and you unlock it, they mention about there's some big dragons that were scaring people when they were trying to fix the bridge, and that must be the dragons. So I have killed, I think it's 5 dragons in the game now. So I am curious because you get a you get an achievement for achieving. It looks like I'm getting hit somewhere. You get an achievement for killing so many dragons. And I have, for killing 10 dragons. So I have done that. Oh, that must have been sifting through the rubble quest. Very nice. So I'm hoping to get that achievement. I like killing the dragons. It's probably some of the favorite parts of this game. So I'm really hoping that I can find all of them and kill them all. So that will be pretty cool. So I am curious if these 3 count as 3 dragons towards the dragon thing, or if it's, I haven't really read the description enough to know if it's like 10 dragons in 10 different areas or something like that, but I know it's 10 dragons, so either way, we'll see here shortly, I'm sure, if they count towards that dragon achievement. Let's back up here and get a better view of this dude. And I have to agree, it looks like he's greeting someone. He's digging, not sad. It doesn't look very sad. Huh, interesting. I like the landmarks and the lore in the game. I think it's really cool with the whole Varric writing books and how you can find chapters of each book. I kind of like that. Varric was awesome in Dragon Age 2. He was what made Dragon Age 2 so good. And I really like that he's in this one and that he's, you know, writing books and being Varric. So it's kind of cool. And I don't know if that one is out here or if we need to go in. This place is pretty cool looking. It looks like a coliseum or something. I like it. Let's see if it's inside or out. That must be a coliseum. They're calling it a ring. Alright, it's probably on the inside, so we will come back down and go check it out. Looks like one of the areas I need to do is over there, so we're going to go up here first and see if we can get this achievement, this landmark rather. If we can figure out how to get there. Oh, there's a dragon. I'm pretty sure that is the name of a dragon. Which means he is going to attack us, and I do not see him. Oh yeah, he is pretty cool. Alright, so the way I usually do things with when I fight dragons just in general is I try to keep everyone spread out. Since I have two, any ranged people spread out, since I have two people actually who are up close fighters, I just kind of let them go. I try to send the tank in first, just because I prefer him to get the first hit and not me. So let's get Cole out here in the battlefield. I do usually place those up front people like right against it, but they, you know, they got to move around.
What a perfect way to ruin our day.
And I usually like Iron Bull for the dragon fights because he always gets really excited about it. So I like that he likes the dragon fights. And I did not see it coming and have tried to kill myself, and that really... one thing, when you see the defense thing go up on a dragon, so they'll get like, you'll see them stomp their feet. And usually that is a sign that he's going to do this thing where he like flaps his wings around and does massive damage. He starts like hitting you for, I don't know, tons of points. Like as he sucks you in, his wings hit you. Like this right here. But see, normally they do that once the defensive guard pops up. So I try to when I see them go in the defensive guard, send all my people up close. Just a little note about how I have upgraded my potions. It's really worth it, including the regenerative potion, because like on my regenerative potion right now, it will heal other people. So anybody within that little green range you can kind of see on the ground, it will heal them. So I can, like when the dragons, especially dragons, because they take up and go flying up in the air, I usually plant whoever's got the rehealing thing close to whoever's getting hurt and let them heal them up. So we gotta move. I wish he would hurry up and land. Is he going to this time? Yes, he is. Alright. And I play rogue, so in terms of the rogue stuff, I find that using this, I can't think of what the name of the command is. It's a rolling command. That works great for dragons because you can dodge some of their long-range attacks, like when they shoot those fireballs like he's about to shoot. When I can see that coming, I can hit the O button, which usually, if you choose a direction, that's where your guy will roll to, and it's meant to position you in a better location. So he can do that. And I need to get Dorian to move because he is trying to die on me. And we're going to actually let him start regenerating as well. In terms of managing people, I try to manage him and see he's getting ready to do his... I'm going to move in closer here. Okay, this fight is long as I have to deal with the dragon taking off constantly, which is kind of crazy. Normally they come up and down some, but he is like, oh, I walked right into that one. Okay, good. Let's see, who is, okay, they all are, so we're okay. So see, you can kind of see who's regenerating from that flashing green. I just keep them bundled up, whoever is the main. I really need to find where this dragon is. I can get a little closer and look at it regenerating. Dragon fights are long and take some endurance, so you know, a lot of it is about being patient and getting people, you know, taking a second to kind of think through what they're doing. Different dragons have different abilities. This one looks a little bit easier than most of the ones I've dealt with. Like here, see, here's that little waving thing. As a rogue, you can just, that same O button I was telling you to dodge his main attack. If you're too far out, you can use the O button, the roll away button to also get you closer in when he starts that. So maybe you only take like one hit. So I'm going to use regeneration again. I'm going to move Dorian up here towards Cole. I think I must not have clicked it. Where are you, Cole? I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, so we're just going to scoot a real booty over here. But yeah, a lot of the dragon fights are mostly just endurance, so. Either way, it's my favorite part of this game. The dragons are super cool. So this dragon's actually dying a lot easier than they normally do, which makes me think that it's probably not going to count towards the dragon achievement. Oh, no it did. 7 of 10. Wow, I didn't realize I had killed 6. I guess I have. Dragons drop really good loot too, so let's see what he's got in here. Oh, come on. Alright. Amulet of Power is awesome. That might be good. It might be something I can use. Might not. I do a lot of crafted gear in this game, so I might already have it crafted. So let's take that. Let's see what everybody looks like. Okay, so let me save it. I keep 2 saves running. Krogo actually had lost his 30 hours worth of saves because the game, you got this special ability where you could, I'm sure we'll give it to him. Oh, that's a pretty cool staff. Or you could get this like special weapon or something for pre-ordering, and for some reason it glitches and makes it to where you can lose your save, like it won't always load it in. So unfortunately it does that and drops your save. So what I do is keep 2 saves going, and then I load one, and the other one I'll back up to the cloud so I don't have to worry about losing. And yeah, that new battle work is actually better than what Blackwall is wearing, so he's getting that. That's awesome. So I'm hoping, I'm kind of picky about what my girl wears just because I want her to be cute, and like that helm of the Inquisition is just terrible looking in my opinion. So we're going to give that to Blackwall because I'm okay with him being all tough looking, just not necessarily my girl. Okay, this is weird looking, so he's just going to stay with what he has. Let's look at what Cole has, because I haven't really upgraded Cole much. That's such a weird helmet. I like Cole using his little assassin's hat just because it's super cool. And so much like Cole. Alright, what else did we get? So let's give, who can have this one? Sierra and Iron Bolt. I don't care about Sierra, but Iron Bolt upgrade is pretty cool, and I'm gonna give this Life Ward thing to Blackwall. Alright, so let's go get this little... Hi, Mark. Alrighty. So let's see, where are we at on this map? Alright, so let's find our way back down. And look over the edge and see if I might die if I jump. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well I lived, yay. I didn't realize when we looked at it from down there, but it looked like he actually has a bunch of arrows stuck in him. Let's look at his face closer. His pose is weird. Like what they were wanting him to be, like the betrayal, I get, but and all the arrows in the back's kind of cool, symbolizes that, but the weird pose is just... Alright, I agree with the little historian guy, man. It's just weird looking. Okay, let's see where we are. Alright. Know what move I gave Dorian in his upgrades. I really need to look through the magic stuff, but he has this move where he like makes people help you and then they blow themselves up, and Solus doesn't do that, so I'm guessing it must be a different, because I gave them different magic paths when I actually chose them, so I'm guessing whatever magic pack I made for him did that. But it's kind of neat, but kind of annoying too, because at the same time when I'm trying to kill something, I don't want to have to chase it. So my guys have already leveled up the areas that I wanted them to have, so now what I do is go and auto do them usually. So I let auto do them once I've got them to what I want. So like Dorian, I don't care what he does. Cole, I've already got their main path is done, so I let them auto after I get their main path done. And I'm actually working on finishing up the assassin path line, so... But I don't have any points, so... For some reason I read that like I had points still. Alright, let's mark this as secure. Very good. So I actually think right here I'm gonna take a break and go find something to drink and maybe a little bit of breakfast, because I actually just got straight up and came up here and wanted to put in 30 minutes real quick. So I think I'm gonna do that. Ooh, there's shards up there. That makes me happy. Probably gonna do that, and then I might be back on later this afternoon. Y'all have a great day.